Hello there. It is the main event of the Showdown Esports main event. I can't believe I'm saying it, but it is the main event. We've got 16 players. We are playing a 1v1 tournament. We've got 16 invited players. We've got players, some of the best caliber across Europe, and we can't wait to get into it. Obviously, first match will be starting at 12:45, but I can't wait to see it. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm very excited to get into it. You know, we've got some very good players lined up. You know, everybody's earned their position to be here today. You know, everybody wants their chance at winning these prizes brought to you by NT Esports and Corsair. So I think it'll be a very interesting finals.
So obviously, we do have a bracket up for all of you. We will be showing that very shortly. So first match is at 12:45. It will be all best of threes. So essentially, you do need to be winning 2 games. We've got everyone invited already. And of course, we're going to be having people up to the SSL level playing. So some very high quality gameplay today. As you say, today is Sunday, day 1, and then tomorrow will be the playoffs. It is day 2, where the top 8 do qualify. So essentially, it is literally just one best of 3 match for each team that's playing. And all they have to do is win their best of 3, and they're through to tomorrow evening. Obviously, top 8 teams will be in the chance to win the Corsair merchandise. That's what we are giving away to the top prizes. The winner does get multiple items, whereas the second place is expected to get 1 item. But that being said, can't wait to get into it. And I believe we do have Orkan versus Kizzy first. We do have some clips from Orkan, I do believe, as we also do have the lineups for today as well. As you can see, it is in diagonal order. In a way, but Orkan is playing Kizzy first, and then Storm plays Occitan. It's now been replaced by Enti, I believe, but it will be going through that way, and hopefully we'll be able to show a few clips of some of the players soon.
Yes, 100%. I think that that Orkan versus Kizzy matchup is going to be a very good way to start this up. I think we should look for a lot of good clips in that match.
I have to say, because I believe Orkan did play Kizzy in the qualifiers leading up to this. We had 2 or 3 months worth of qualifiers literally to get to this moment. 16 people did emerge, and of course, Orkan v Kizzy did play, and Kizzy had a very good defensive masterclass. He was known for his saves. He was getting a lot of goals against Orkan despite the rank disparity, but Orkan obviously we know is potential. Hopefully we will be showing some clips of him soon. We do have some clips lined up of highlights across the qualifiers that he's been playing in. And obviously right here, I believe we are showing some.
Well, seeing from Orkan messaging in the chat that he's not playing very well because he hasn't been
Another
playing
delayed
for a while,
kickoff. The question is,
I think we might see a resurgence of Wifkin. So
this, but no, he does
you never
not.
know,
and
though. I mean,
now Orkan is going for another shot.
He
might be going all the way. He does
That's
get the
what
demo.
Where the ball is going
in that
but
first matchup.
when the
I definitely
when
think
a player
Orkan
like
is a contender to win this tournament if he doesn't decide to play as Wifkin today instead.
I mean, some of these highlights, getting those air dribble bumps, getting those resets, that's really what you want to be doing to get these wins. We're going to be guaranteeing a lot of very mechanical players today. Make sure to stick around because you are going to be watching some of the best gameplay, potentially, in Europe. There's going to be some insane games. We can't wait to get into them. But yeah, this is literally the top 16 of like the last 2 or 3 months. The first match is starting in about 10 minutes from now, so make sure you do stick about. I think we were supposed to have a timer at some point, but obviously it is 10 minutes until the next match.
Yes, and please let us know in the chat how you're doing. Say hi. You know, we're reading chat today. We want to hear how everybody's doing. Everybody's predictions for each matches as well.
Obviously, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sorry. So not everyone is in England. Obviously, I know the majority of players is from England. So anyone who isn't playing in Europe, if we do mention times that you're playing, especially if you're playing in the tournament, it will be an hour later for you. So just make sure, because I'm not entirely sure if the admins will be aware, or if you are part of England or if you're somewhere in Europe. So just make sure that you are answering or asking as many questions as possible and just being comfortable with getting in there. But that being said as well, we've got a fair few high-ranked players in this tournament. Can't wait for it. I believe over half the lobby is very, very good. I mean, in terms of the entire tournament. So, yeah, but regardless, everyone has been earning their spot here. It's really what this whole main event is about. We're here to guarantee you good gameplay, good players, and of course, good prizes as well.
Yeah, 100%. And who do you think are some of your your favorites to do well today?
So obviously we will be showing the bracket again here, just so we can refer to it. We've had 16 players all pretty much qualify through the qualifiers we've had over the last 2 or 3 months. Odd player here or there has been invited last minute to a couple of dropouts, but regardless, we can still guarantee good gameplay. Here is the bracket. Do apologise if it's a little bit blurry, but we do have Orkan v Kizzy first, followed by Storm, and it will be NT, not Occutan. And we got Alor versus Pulsar. Then we got Flo v Turtles. And then we got Tom versus Taku. And then Cairo versus Assassin. And then Verve v Foos. And then Snowy versus Colin. First match, obviously 12:45. All best of 3 matches. And the stream will be on for a while today. But we got a lot of Rocket League for you tonight. So make sure you do, or today I should say. It is literally during the day. It's quite dark here. So we do sometimes not quite aware of that, but regardless, so much Rocket League to get through today. Can't wait for it. And yeah, by any of the players there, who do you think is going to do well?
I'm really looking forward to the Flo and Turtles matchup. I think that's going to be a very, very exciting piece of gameplay. That, you know, 2 very, very talented players. We've seen both of them play on the stream. We know what they're capable of. I think that's going to be a very solid matchup to watch.
Oh yeah, of course. It is just 1 game today. In case you do qualify today, you will be playing tomorrow evening. The main event for the playoffs is at 7 p.m. UK time tomorrow. That will be where all the prizes will be at stake that day. But today, it's just about getting through everyone and making sure everyone has got an opportunity to play on the stage. But it will be best of 3 today, so you only need to win 2 games. And then tomorrow in the quarterfinals and semifinals, it'll be best of 5. So a team needs to win 3 games. And obviously the grand finals, where it really matters, it will be a best of 7. But yeah, some contenders in this tournament, I believe, is Snowy, Colin, Verve Foos, Cairo. Like, there's so many people. Oh, I'm pretty sure almost everyone in this tournament has some sort of potential to win this. So I can't wait for it.
100%. You know, we've got some very, very good players lined up. And nearly everybody here has earned a spot to be here by either winning or placing very well in one of our qualifying events. So I think that's going to make all of this gameplay sort of very even. There shouldn't be too much of things like skill imbalances. We should see a lot of more high-level gameplay, a lot more competition, and a lot more contending in each of these matches.
Well, obviously, first day, it will be potentially just getting out some of the top ranks compared to the lower ranks, just smoothing out, separating the men from the boys potentially. But at the end of the day, we're here to give you the best Rocket League possible, but we're still giving the opportunity for everyone to play. So it's going to be a good event, and we've got so much Rocket League once again. And the bracket, we will just show you the times again. And we do also have clips of other players we'll be showing later. But yeah, the bracket, as we can see here, we got 12:45 first match. Who do you think is going to probably come in the top 8 today?
I think looking at this lineup, the players I think, or at least I know, Orkan, Storm, Flo, all I think will end up in the top 8. I think Fuse was quite good when we watched him the other day as well. Yeah, so I'd say those would be my top 4 at the minute. You know, I'd like to see what everyone else is bringing to the table. You know, but
I have to say that definitely Storm. He was coming second place in literally every qualifier. If anyone did not watch the qualifiers, this guy, he got so unlucky. I believe it was the last qualifier. He finally found his way and he did win the qualifier. So he's definitely, I would say, is one of the contenders. However, he does also have a fellow friend, Cairo. I believe he did play in the tournament before, but he's told me that apparently he does play with Cairo a lot. We've also got some questions. I just need to double check with them. But some of the players, we did interview them a little bit before, and we did ask them a few questions. So, for example, Foos, we asked him how he's feeling, and also Storm, I believe. We will also have to double check for this, but obviously, if you can show us the bracket as well, just make sure everyone knows what times the matches are on today. That is much appreciated. It is all UK time, but we will have to just double check what he did say. But yeah, Foos was going into this tournament, and I asked him a couple of questions, and the first question was, what is your preparation going to be like? And what is your mentality going to be like going to the tournament? And he said, for the tournament, I will be preparing mentally and also practicing my mechanics, such as dribbling, flicks. I feel like I'm confident enough to get far enough in the tournament, and it's important that I have the self-belief. That's a good answer from him. And also another question was based off the players that we've just shown you on screen. Who does he think? Because obviously Foos was one of our contenders, so we're obviously asking him. He said that basically all the players are really good, and yeah, he's actually a bit worried. But also from Storm as well. I think we've got a lot of similar answers, but I also do believe Storm did say that he's looking forward to it very much, and also Kizzy did say that he's just happy to be here. To be honest, he is playing first today, and we just can't wait to get everyone on stage.
Yeah, 100%. I'm really excited to get down to these matchups. You know, we've seen a lot of the mechanical prowess from a lot of these players, and it's going to be interesting to see how they integrate that into their playstyle today, and if anybody changes their playstyle based off of playing against sort of more skilled opponents. Like Storm is very, very mechanical and goes for a lot of those freestyle mechanical plays in the air, but when he's playing sort of those high-level players like Flo, I think would be a good example.
Oh, yeah.
Who is a very, very good on defense and very good at reading those. Will he have to adapt his offensive playstyle to that?
But yeah, obviously we haven't seen Flo for a while in the qualifiers. He did play a couple of them, but we do know that he's very mechanical. If you would like to show some clips from Flo, I do believe we have a few lined up. As Flo, definitely in the qualifiers, he was one of the more mechanical players.
Yeah,
I mean, I believe you played with him a lot as well.
I have, yes.
And yeah, I think you can back up saying that he is very mechanical. He goes for the opportunities, takes the opportunities, getting a reset there, right over the opponent. That's just clean plays.
Yeah, his mechanics are extremely functional, and very, very effective. He doesn't go for the unnecessary resets. He gets exactly what he needs, and he uses it very, very well. A player to really watch out for.
And also, we've got a couple of clips from Storm there. Obviously, Storm also one of the other contenders as well. We were just showing a few contenders that did play in the qualifiers because a couple of these players were invited externally. So, obviously, we are just mainly showing the people who did qualify fair and square. Could not get clips from everyone because there was just so many clips to get through. But as you see, Storm here, what a reset there for him. He did get that in one of our Showdown Esports qualifiers. And hopefully we do see it in this main event. That being said, we've got about 1 or 2 minutes now until the first match of the day. Can't wait to get these players in. Hopefully they are in. Hopefully they are ready.
Yes, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it's looking like we've got Kizzy, Orkin, and Fuse in the chat. Welcome to the chat, everyone.
Welcome to the chat indeed. We are doing a best of 3. Make sure you put your predictions in the chat, whether you know Kizzy, whether you know Orkin. Obviously, it will be a best of 3. So first player to win 2 games does make it through to Monday.
Yes. And, you know, tomorrow is going to be the final showdown where everything is decided. Everything's left out on the table.
And I believe we might need to go to a slight break at some point, whether that be before or after the match, but we are just making sure that the players are in now, as we do have the first game literally commencing very, very soon. It is going to be the first seeded player versus the lower seeded player, but there is a big potential for an upset here. The format has been made for big upsets potentially, and just giving the chance really for players potentially lower rank to beat those higher ranks and get that experience, because that's what you need in Rocket League. To get better at the game, you've got to be playing those better players and making it as fair as possible. We are getting into the first match now, I believe. It is Orkin, it is Kizzy. Let's get into this best of 3.
I'm very much looking forward to this. You know, which Orkin will we see today? Will we see Orkin or will we see Wifkin?
I'm hoping to see the Orkin that pops off, gets those mechanical plays, and we are just waiting an extra second to get in. But it is the best of 3. And make sure you do put your predictions in chat as well. Mm-hmm. But we're having matches all day, so make sure to stick around at least for a bit. And hopefully we do get into this match. I believe we are in the match now. Let's get into it. Let's get some Rocket League.
Yes. So we see Orkin taking an early possession here. Oh, he's got the Octane choice. This is slightly unusual for Orkin. He seems to be an Octane main, but using his mechanics early, he gets that flip reset. It should be an open net here.
It's going to be right in there. And Orkin, I think he got the reset off that and sort of just let it treacle in there. And he got bumped completely. 1-0 already to Kizzy. And I thought
it's to
Orkin won that.
Orkin. They've
Oh, it is
joined
to
the wrong
Orkin.
teams. Yes. So sorry, orange team is Orkin and blue team is Kizzy.
We do apologise for that. 2-0 to Orkin. I know it does say 2-0 to Kizzy there. A few unfortunate mistakes there, but regardless, it is 2-0 to Orkin now, and it is 24 seconds in, and a lovely shot there. And hopefully we can switch this round at some point. But right now, 2-0 in the first game. We do apologise for any technical difficulties. We are just quickly sorting this out.
Apologies there, we were having some technical difficulties, but it looks like Orkin is 3-0 up.
We were potentially going to restart lobby there, but I believe both players are okay with the current result. That being said, it will be 4-0 now to Orkin. And I believe the issue has still not been resolved. We might have to be restarting the lobby here, unfortunately, as there is...
No, we won't restart the lobby, but I think maybe for the next matchup, we'll have the teams fixed. Maybe we can instruct the players to join to swap teams for the next bit.
All right, so anyone who's not aware, the players are round the wrong way, so Orkin is in fact 4-0 up right now. That being said, Orkin trying to be bumped there by Kizzy. And now Orkin just trying to not give Kizzy any space whatsoever. Kizzy going for a few shots here and there, but Orkin keeping pressure now. He might go the entire way. He's got the boost. He's just going to go around him, but Kizzy with a good defensive clearance there. Now, that being said, Kizzy is on the ball here. He might go again here. He might get a touch. Does get a touch, but unfortunately does go on that back wall. And now Orkin trying to go the entire way. Does go off the ceiling. Might go for the musty. Might go for a double. Could not quite connect. Does go a little bit high. And now Orkin is awkward on the post. This could be a shot from Kizzy. Can he get the first? Yes, he can. And now Kizzy is back with one. And a long road to climb, but hopefully he can find the track.
Looks like that is the first appearance of Wifkin of the night. Not quite being able to finish that mechanical play, but to be blatantly honest, for someone who says he hasn't played and he's not feeling very well because he hasn't played in a while, he's looking very comfortable out there. His mechanics are looking clean, the ball control, the game control. He's looking all around very solid, and we have to see how Kizzy will respond in kind.
Oh, and what an air dribble bump there from Orkin himself. We know that he's capable of this. Obviously, in the pre-show, we were showing you of his capabilities of those air dribble bumps. Kizzy doing as much as he can there, covering pretty much all of the opportunities that Orkin had, but Orkin just finds that extra one, goes the extra mile and finds the net. But that being said, 5-1 now to Orkin. We'll just reiterate that, but obviously Orkin going on the ball here. He does like to conserve boost. He might go the entire way, but what a challenge there by Kizzy. And Kizzy, despite being on a 4-goal deficit, he is still pushing it away. But that being said, Orkin's got another 50 there. Could try to go for a redirect. Could not quite finish out.
Yeah, it seems like Orkin's really going for all these clips. But that early challenge there from Kizzy is something we have seen before that he utilized to keep the score relatively close with Orkin in the past. It's just a question of can he do that consistently.
And now we are seeing a few more shots here and there by Kizzy. I think Kizzy, he sort of started off quite a defensive approach, and it wasn't really working for him, but he's finding a few more shots now. That being said, does look like Orkin is pushing up now. Orkin conserving the boost. Might go for a reset here. Might go again. Goes for the fake. He's going to be there still. And Orkin, a little bit awkward there. He's going to have to grab another boost. And now he might go for another reset. Does not get the reset, but he's potentially go for a pinch here. And does give possession now to Kizzy. Kizzy trying to control it. Might go for a shot, but Orkin trying to give no space. Shadow defending in fine fashion there. But Kizzy now giving a bit of space to Orkin. Orkin might go for a flick here. Might go the entire way. Does get the flick, and that's going to be right in. Wow. And Orkin finding the net. And Kizzy being a little bit awkward there. Does grab the boost, but unfortunately was a little bit awkward on this occasion. That being said, we have got matches all day, so make sure you are sticking around. We've got some very high caliber matches. 6-1 right now to Orkin. He might go for the Brazil. He's going for the Brazil. Oh, he's trolling. Wow. He's on that goal line. Do you think that it's still comebackable for Kizzy in this first game?
I think the first game right here, this is looking like a bit of a write-off here for Kizzy. He's not looking quite comfortable with it. You know, Orkin's looking so controlled, so comfortable. I think in the second game, that's where Kizzy needs to bring something new to the table.
Of course, we are seeing opportunities here for Kizzy. He is getting the shots, he just can't quite find the net. But obviously, it's the first game. He's got another life. He's not over yet. Obviously, he's still got a little bit of time with this. It's unlikely he's going to get a comeback here, but he is bringing it back here. Just trying to get Orkin to overcommit potentially here. Now, Kizzy going on the back wall. Might go for a full to field air dribble. Could not quite do so. He might go for another touch here, though. Does give away possession. I think just trying to, I don't know, make Orkin get in his own head, but Orkin certainly not doing so. And Kizzy controlling his boost more now. Does seem like he is tightening back up a little bit more. Getting a few bumps here and there. Now Orkin going on the wall again. 400 boost. Might go for a reset. Does get the reset. Goes again. But Kizzy again, he is very good at these challenges in the air. And he definitely does have potential. Despite being obviously 6 goals down, it might just be an unfortunate start for him.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, this is Kizzy's mulligan right here. This is his warm-up game. He's really gonna have to bring more of this, more of these goals, more of these counter-attacks, more of these early challenges. You know, Orkin's a player that if you give him that space, he's very difficult to shut down once he has that space.
Obviously, anyone in the chat who's a fan of Orkin or Kizzy, make sure you are cheering them on. Give them that motivation to keep going, because both these guys are here to win it. But obviously, Kizzy right now, get cheering for him because he is down right now. He might need that extra push. But that being said, Orkin going all the way. Will it be in? It's going to be wide. And now Kizzy, 400 boost, trying to control it. Might go for a flick here. He might go for a hook. It's going to be right in.
Wow, what a shot.
And what a shot by Kizzy there, obviously, finding his foot in. And may not be winning this game, but I do feel like he has some momentum for the next game now.
100%. He really caught Wifkin off guard there. I think that power shot there, the angle, the placement, the speed, I think that was all very perfect. I don't quite think Wifkin was expecting it.
Obviously, that will be another goal here for Orkin, and it will be 8-3. Very likely the final result, unless we do see some sort of 0-second goal here. Let's have a little look. Then they do get a kickoff win here. Technically for Kizzy, does go for the delayed kickoff, and it will be bouncing, and it will be game 1 to Orkin.
Yeah, fabulous. That was a really good game. I'm liking what I'm seeing from both players. I think Kizzy got a bit of a slow start there, and Orkin was on fire straight off the back. But I think towards the end of that game there, it seemed like Kizzy was starting to find his footing a bit. It seemed like Orkin took his foot a bit off the gas, and Kizzy was starting to capitalize, you know, with his early challenges, good control, good counterattacks. Let's just see if he can do a little bit more of that moving into game 2.
Obviously, this match right now, the winner does go into Monday. We're having a quick, just 1 minute break, just while people have the players do have just a quick timeout and obviously just regroup. I do believe we are getting into the second game in just a few moments. Obviously not the best start from Kizzy, but he's still shown some promise. I'm hoping to see a lot more from him this game. And really, as long as he tries his best, then we can't really hate on him. But that being said, we are getting into the second game now. Orkin only needs 1 game to win now, whereas Kizzy does need to make essentially a reverse sweep. But do you think it's going to be close to this game?
I think so. And we're getting into it right now. And we're getting into it right...
Just there, couple of seconds, guys. We'll be right there.
There we go.
And it is now, I believe it is, in the right direction. Yeah. Is it the right sides now?
Yes. No, it's not the right sides now. Seems like we're having a bit of technical difficulties with this first game. It looks like we might need to restart the lobby. Not quite too sure what's going on there, but you know what? How do you think this next game is going to go?
I hope it does go very well. I'm not entirely sure if we are restarting this lobby or not. We will have to just get in there for confirmation in a couple of moments. But I believe the match is still happening from what we can hear, unless we are restarting the lobby.
It seems like we're going to a slight technical break. It seems like we're having a bit of technical difficulties, but we will be back momentarily right with you.
And we are into the second game now. Obviously, Orkan with a first goal there in 4 seconds. We do apologise for the technical difficulties, but we are right back. Orkan does need to win this game to make it to the playoffs tomorrow, whereas Kizzy will need to make 2 games back now. But that is 1-0 down, but obviously we've still got plenty of time for Kizzy to get a comeback.
Yeah, 100%. And, Orkan starts off early with a little kickoff goal, and it's really now with Kizzy on the back foot in games and on score. How will he respond? Will he be more aggressive? Will he adapt his play style?
And from what we can see already, he's playing more aggressive. He's certainly been going for a few hard challenges there. I think, look, again there, he's going for a very few hard challenges. A bit of an overcommit there, but he does get away with it on this occasion. That being said, Kizzy is controlling his boost, is overcommitting again a little bit, and Kizzy basically scrambling back, trying to get some of them saves. But that being said, Orkan now, 400 boost. Kizzy might go for another challenge here, but Orkan this time, or I should say Kizzy, did not get fooled by it. But what a save there by Kizzy. Kizzy definitely learned his lesson right there. And he has actually punished Orkan this time, because those first 2 plays there, well, we saw Kizzy overcommitting a bit, didn't we? We saw him pushing up too much, and he basically got away with some of them goal attempts from Orkan. But Kizzy learned from it, played more defensive, and just let Orkan come to him. And in turn, he found the net.
Yeah, 100%. And, we've seen Orkan just having a lot of opportunities here, but, we might be seeing it. But, oh, my goodness.
Oh, I did not see that. I was looking away for 1 second. What happened here then? What happened here then?
Can't be doing that, Orkan. He has a family.
Oh,
bro.
no. And Kizzy, unfortunately, sent to the shops there. Can we put some L's in the chat for that? That's so sad.
Poor guy. It happens to the best of us. But, Wifkin really, really taking control now.
Oh, he's trying to do it again, but Kizzy's not allowing it for a second time. He's like, actually, you're not doing this again, mate. And this time, might be going for a shot, might go for a 50-50. What a save there by Orkan. And does get away with it on this occasion. That being said, Kizzy could have a shot here. Orkan's awkward. Awkward-kun, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, that's an excellent pre-flip recovery there to get that touch from Orkan. But it seems like Kizzy's a lot more in this game now than he was in the previous one.
Oh, and Kizzy tried to go for a reset there. Could not quite find the flip, but what he can do is get some pads here. That being said, Orkan going on the ball here. He might be going the entire way. We know what he's capable of. He gets the reset. He might go again, but Kizzy's there. And Kizzy with the open net. And Kizzy with the tie. And now Kizzy, he's firing back. We knew last game that he had the capability of getting those goals. We are aware that there is a rank disparity here, but Kizzy's showing that this is not the case right now, at least at the start of the game right now. And Kizzy again likes to go for those delayed kickoffs, but Orkan is just too fast there for recoveries.
Yeah, 100%. I think Kizzy's definitely adopting the mentality of, if in doubt, chase it out, and I think it's working really well for him. That's a big demo there. Wow, and he'll have the open net. Will he score? He will. No Wifkin today. Kizzy
Just lets it very cleanly done. Not much happening there. He just lets it go in. But I'll tell you what now, Kizzy does get the kickoff, and Orkan playing a bit more of a passive approach, just letting Kizzy come to him a bit more. That being said, might go for a musty there. He's actually saved his own goal there, but he does get the goal anyway. And a bit of a few whiffy plays there from both players, but in turn it does work for Orkan.
Orkan is just a bit too speedy there. That's one thing you'll notice from Orkan is that his recoveries are unbelievable. The way he maintains speed, it's very abnormal. He always has speed. He always has a bit of boost. He always controls those momentum very well, and especially transitioning from offense into defense with the mechanics, it makes him a very difficult opponent to play against.
I think, yeah, from experience, both of us have played Orkan, funny enough, in 1v1, and his recoveries is the main thing, I think, that separates him from your average Joe Rocket League player. So definitely recoveries. He's very fast getting back. Now he's just like a shark in deep waters, just luring in, getting that ball, just making sure Kizzy does not have any opportunities, just controlling the ball. And now we will have another goal. Does boom it right in. He's not messing about anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, his recoveries are what sets him about. It's definitely not his open net, so that's for sure. Where the nickname Wifkin comes from.
Make sure you guys are cheering on Kizzy right now. He is on track to be getting eliminated from this tournament. So get some motivation, get some hype in the chat because he's still got 1 minute 46 seconds left. Let's get some hype. But Kizzy now is pushing up. He has got a touch. Orkan will be getting the full 100 though. Does get the shot, but Orkan is there in time. Now Kizzy showing that physicality, trying to get those bumps now. And it does go right over him and Kizzy. That is very unfortunate. But then Orkan showboating, it does seem, going for a double reset. Might go again. And that's going to be in. Wow. And that could just be one of the plays of the tournament. It's only been the first match, but this could literally be our top 5 moments of the tournament.
Wow, that is a beautiful goal. I mean, he absolutely snipes that top corner. Absolutely clinical. There's not much you can do there. That was fabulous.
And yeah, fabulous is an understatement there. And he has got the full 100 boost now. Might go for the Doomsy Dish. Oh! He goes for the fake and then the Doomsy Dish. This guy is just disgusting. He honestly needs to get out. He's gross.
I think Orkan might have been slightly lying when he said he hasn't been playing recently because he is absolutely on fire.
Whenever this guy says that he's not playing good, he does the opposite. 7-2 now. Kizzy, honestly, has been having a pretty good game. A few overcommits here and there. A few just maybe not conserving his boost as well as he probably should be. But regardless, he's been putting a good fight. I think Orkan has just been really good today. And again, does get a bump there. But he might not be there.
Will it go in?
Oh, and he does save it. And Kizzy, his opportunities are dying out. He will need to get the goal here. Does go for the flick. It's off the bar. What a save there. Kizzy again there. Does get the goal. Wow, what a save again.
What a
and now
save.
And
what a double save from Orkan. That is unbelievable. Will he get scored? And he won't. Orkan now manages to get boost. And now Kizzy will have to back off. Otherwise, he'll face an overcommit. He does overcommit, giving Orkan space, time, and boost with the ball off the wall. He's up the ceiling. He gets a shot. He can't quite double it.
We've seen so many shots this tournament. I just think both players at some points during the game just cannot quite convert it. Again there, I think Kizzy, I'm not sure if we can check the shots or not, especially after the game, but the amount of shots this game, we can't keep track.
No, can't keep track at all. You know, both players are having the opportunities. It just seems that Orkan is really getting them. 1 second left. It's all going to be over. Will he get one more?
Oh, and what a finish there. It is going to be Orkan advancing to Monday, the playoffs. Unfortunately, Kizzy will be out now. Good effort from Kizzy, but GG's all in the chat. We will be having our next match in approximately 10 minutes from now. So go grab a drink. Just get ready for these matches because we got so much more hype. But well done to Orkan for making it through. Unfortunate to Kizzy. Good effort, though, from both players.
Yeah, 100%. Very good effort from both players. And I'm really looking forward to the next matchup, which is at 1:15 British time.
And we will be playing Storm versus NT. So we can't wait for them players. And we will be going to a short break just about now. Hello, hello. We are right back with game 2 today. Best of 3 will be Storm versus NT. And of course, we are about to start in just a few moments. We're just making sure that both players are in. We've got our special guest today, Malachi. Hello to you.
Hello. I have no idea any terms, but I'll be giving it the best shot. I'll be giving you the best commentary you've heard, like, ever. So we're going to give that, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we are going to be starting the match now, we do believe. So best of 3. We've got two very good players to watch. Obviously, the winner of this does go through to Monday, where they will be playing for the Corsair merchandise. Very, very exciting. But obviously, right now, best of 3. And hopefully, I don't think, Malachi, you play Rocket League much, do you?
I played Rocket League when there were crates in the game. That's the last time I played it.
Okay, so you might be a bit rusty, but hopefully we can get some hype plays and give you some good commentary and some good gameplay. We're looking forward to seeing some resets, some musties, some ceiling shots, some pinches, all of it. But we are getting into the matches now. I do believe we're just making sure the players are all in. And obviously, let us know your predictions in chat. We've got Storm versus NT. Maybe you're not familiar with them, but two very good players who have definitely earned their spot. Storm coming second place and first place in one qualifier, all through the qualifiers. NT coming in more recently, but hopefully we do expect a lot from him as well. But yeah, it will be a best of 3, so first player to win 2 games. We are getting into the match. Let's get into the next game and hopefully get some good Rocket League.
Here we go. We're going to see what it's all about. So to start off, it's just a kick and a boost.
Okay, so obviously Storm is going for a shot here. He's going to look for the first goal. It's going to be off the post. Does not quite go in. NT, now low boost. Storm does steal the boost. Very naughty right there. But I tell you what, Storm is getting all the boost pads right now. He has got the control. He might be going the entire way. He might go with the final touch. Might go for the reset. Might go again. Go with face for the fake. But NT is there. And what do you think of this game so far, Malachi?
I think it's pretty intense. I just see a ball flying around like crazy. So what I think from my experience is that they are both incredibly good players. And I have no comprehension of what's going on.
But right now, it does look like NT playing more defensive. Does get a lovely save there. Does look like Storm likes to control the ball. He does like to go for these mechanical plays off the ball. That being said, he's going for a few fakes here and there. That being said, as well, NT does get a very prominent save as well. And now Storm half flipping his way back. Just playing a bit more defensive, trying to go on the wall again. I think Storm just utilizing these mechanical plays right now. Going again here, might go for a full-field air dribble. Might go for the reset. Goes for the reset.
What is this?
Oh! And off the bar there. Almost
going
gets it in. But yeah, do you think the Storm can get some more plays like this?
I feel like Storm definitely could. From what I've seen from previous tournaments, he has been able to pull off some crazy shots.
What a save again by NT!
Exhibit A, but NT is just crazy. I don't know how.
In the defense here, he's getting so many saves. And he's 15th seed, playing second seed right now. And in over a minute and a half in, and he's holding his own in very fine fashion. And again, NT just going for a few fakes here. He's quite low boost. Storm is on 400. He will need to get back fast here. He's got all the control. He might go for a big boom there. Going for an air dribble. Gets the reset. Goes again. Off the post. And it's in. And what do you think of that?
I think that must take incredible mechanics to be able to fool your opponent not once, but twice. Like, I don't know how they do it. I'm sat in bronze trying to figure out how to hit the ball, and he's doing stuff like that.
Well, yeah. Comprehension maybe not high, but I tell you what is high. This ball right now that Storm is looking to hit. Does miss it a little bit, but of course he has got 400 boost here. Might go for a double tap. A little bit awkward here. NT looking to get a clearance. Might be go for a challenge here. Just trying to get a few bumps and demos off Storm here. The Storm is playing so fast. And he is on the wall here again. He might be going for a reset. Does try to go again. He might be going for a hook here. Going for a few fakes. It's going to be right in there. And dribbles it right in there.
That's insane. I don't know how you can get back to defend, but somehow NT always manages to just somehow be near the ball.
Yeah, he definitely was in good position, wasn't he? Just unfortunately in that scenario, wasn't that high boost, a little bit awkward, but he's got good positioning so far. Despite having the disadvantage being the lower seed, he's definitely pulling his weight right now, and he is going for a pinch here. Does unfortunately miss it. That is one of his first potential opportunities here. Storm 400 boost again here. Might go for another play. Does go off the ceiling. A little bit awkward here. Does go wide. And now, obviously, 400 boost here for NT. Hope he will be back in time. That being said, Storm keeping the pressure. Storm trying not to give him any opportunities whatsoever. But that being said, does look like Storm just loves to control it off the ball. We keep seeing on the ball, don't we?
He does. He has so much control where the ball goes and where he wants to land it.
Yeah, for sure. And this could be an open net here. He's gone for a fake there. Oh, sent him to the sharpest end. There's no way he's going to do it again. Oh, he almost does it again.
there.
But NT's here. Wait, hang on a minute. NT gets a touch, but no, Storm again somehow gets away with it. But again, NT getting that boost here. Might be on the ball, but Storm's just so fast. Storm does not want to give him any chances whatsoever. Gets a touch there. Gets the third goal. And what a screamer there by the Stormy there.
But I don't know how, but if you see NT, he's coming up from the bottom, being able to get in the way.
Yeah,
Like,
trying to do
Storm is just mechanically gifted, it seems.
Shadow defending, yeah, definitely is utilising that. Unfortunately, Storm is just very, very fast on this occasion. He's very good at what he does. Storm on the wall here. He's got 92 boost. He's going the entire way. Goes for the musty. Might go again here. Goes for the double. A little bit awkward there, but NT is there. And now NT got the boost. But Storm, a bit like Orkan, he's very good at his recoveries. It's something that is very similar with these high rank players. They just know how to conserve their boost. They know how to find those opportunities. And again, just play some mind games right now. And it does seem like it is working in the favour of Storm. Despite not scoring too many goals this game, as expected, Storm just seems to have a lot of control this game. And now NT all the way back. NT is in good position, but can he save it? Storm going for a few fakes here and there, just trying to get in NT's mind right now. A few fakes again, but NT does like to push up a bit, doesn't he, as well?
From what I see, Storm is in complete control of the play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what another goal, man. Showboating is the only word for it,
He
you
just-
could say.
Complete control over the field, over the ball. He just somehow gets into the opponent's minds.
Oh, yeah,
Get them
definitely.
out of the goal and have a free shot.
41 seconds left. It is 4-0. It was going to take a lot for NT, but he has got another life. So regardless, in this format, best of three. So a bit like in the qualifier event, it was literally best of one until the grand finals. So literally, if you lost one game, you're out. But this time, you have a life, so you can literally mess up one game and you can come back. Storm! Ooh, try to go for those physical plays there. NT does not get fooled by it, but then again, Storm is just so fast, he gets back in time. Always just seems to get back in time, and NT obviously yet to find a goal here. NT shadow defending again here, but Storm might go the entire way, of course he
Just
does.
a bit too fast. He's just got that speed advantage to him. He's always zooming in front of anywhere, ending up anywhere in the pitch, out anytime.
Yeah, Storm 5-0 now, and a very, very promising lead for him in this first game. But it's not over yet. Who knows? NT might just be having a little bit of a rough start here. But from what we're seeing here, Storm just controls the boost, he controls the ball, and he's contending to be winning this series. And that will be the first game.
Well, it seems like Storm is definitely in favour to win. How? He's just crazy.
I mean, we saw it in the qualifiers. We know what he's capable of. Some days players have bad games. Some days they have good games. And today it does seem like Storm is having a very good game. A lot of exciting mechanical plays there. Hopefully we do see more. Having just a quick little breather just for a few seconds. What were your thoughts in that first match?
My thoughts in the first match was it was all over the place. I was seeing cars flying about doing musties when I remember it was first invented. I've heard so many different things like something dish.
A doomsy dish.
A doomsy dish.
Yeah, that's essentially where you go on the ball, around your ball. You normally have to have a bit of boost, and then obviously you go out and then you use your flip. Because obviously when you jump out from the ceiling, you have something called a flip, which is like an extra jump that you can do. And you normally you only get like a couple of seconds to do it. But yeah, by doing that, by driving out and in, it's just another angle and direction and an opportunity that you can make. And mainly people around Diamond to Champ rank and above do this. You don't really see it from lower ranks, but obviously 2 higher ranks here. So I'm very much assuming that both players can do this regularly, probably in their ranked games. That being said, second game. Let's get into it. A kickoff win there by Storm. Controlling the ball again. Do you think he's going to be controlling it as much as he was last game or not?
I feel like he still has the momentum. I feel like NT is currently being played mind games on him. He's not too sure on what to do, where to jump.
Ooh, and a perfect 45-degree flick there from Storm. Just as again, he likes to have the boost. He likes to just control the ball, and it does work every time for him. Let's get some cheer now for NT. Obviously, he is down right now. We want him to get closer. We want him to have those opportunities and have that opportunity to win. But obviously, we do need some of your support in the chat to make that happen. That being said, Storm going all the way again. Gets the reset. Might go the entire way. Gets another reset. What a goal! And that could just be one of the goals of the tournament. I can't believe what I'm seeing right there. NT, good positioning. But honestly, Storm is just on another level right now.
He jumped off the ball twice. I only thought he could be down once. And he controlled it afterwards. Top of the corner.
A lovely double flip reset there. Not even off the wall as well. He's just, what is it? Sublime there. But 2-0 right now. 30 seconds in. Might go for a third. And Storm now. He's not messing about. He's just going for every opportunity.
Complete control, no matter what. It seems his just mechanical prowess is just superior to that of NT's.
By the way, we are hosting some of the very high ranks in Europe today, so make sure you are watching along, especially lower ranks. Make sure you are watching along and utilizing some of the mechanics and plays that some of these players, such as Storm, is doing. Obviously, NT has got good positioning as well. We can't denote that. Despite being 4-0 down, we've still seen some smart plays from him. It's just that Storm is just really good this game.
Yeah. I don't know what's gotten into him. He's just gone Super Saiyan. You know, he's just like, I don't know where he does.
That's one way to put it. But another way to put it is that NT does need to get a few goals if he does want to keep his hopes alive in this tournament. Now, Storm controlling the ball, trying to play some mind games now. NT, good positioning, but will he let it past him? And NT is going to miss it. And I think
him straight past.
I think NT just, because Storm obviously scared, I believe, NT a little bit there. He tried to fake a demo there, and I think NT just got a little bit, he panicked a little bit, and he went for a misflip, and he just lost control, and obviously it went straight past him. But 5-0 right now. It's under a minute in, so it is still possible, but 6-0 now.
6-0 off rip.
And this could be a whitewash. But let's get some hype in the chat. All of you in the chat right now, please get some hype, get some momentum for NT, because he's trying his best, guys. Come on.
The comeback could happen. It could happen.
It could happen. Could be in the key word, but 6-0 right now. It will be Storm, again, just controlling the boost, especially you guys trying to improve Rocket League. As you say, watching these sort of players, learning from them is something you really need to be doing. Goes off the bar there, though. Could not quite finish, but
He's back.
the physicality of those demos, he's just so fast with it. Something that just separates him from those lower ranks. But that being said, he does go for another reset here. Goes for the fake, actually. And NT, nowhere to be seen. 7-0 now. And we are seeing quite a one-sided match.
Baited me there. I thought he was going to go for a musty, just a flick forward power. But no, he just lets it be. And that even tricks NT as well.
Oh yeah, unpredictability is something you definitely need in Rocket League. If you're playing quite predictable, then yeah, eventually your opponent, especially high ranks, are just gonna work you out, and they're just gonna find ways to get past you. And right now, I think Storm is looking to have. I don't want to jinx it, saying that he has worked out, because I might actually do it against his favor. But it does seem like he has worked out NT right now in terms of his ability, his positioning, and Storm. He's just going for stupid plays right now. Like that triple reset, that musty. Like honestly, get out, mate. That is naughty from you, Storm. And but honestly, NT, it's been a good run from you so far. We're not even halfway in the game, to be honest. Like we're putting off NT already, but he's still got time. But that being said, another reset there does go a little bit high here from Storm, and Storm. Just keeping the pressure. He is still trying to get goals. He is 8-0 up, but obviously he's not sleeping on it, because who knows, NT might turn around and become one of the best players we've ever seen. But right now, it does not look too hopeful. He's gone for another fake there. But that being said, he does save it.
He does. He always seems to be in the approximate area. Like, he's always in the optimal position to get ready to save. And can he do it again?
Oh,
and he does.
That is a nice. It's a good touch there. Looking for the first goal here. Can he get the first goal? Oh, so close there, and yet to score those goals. But what he can do is continue to get those saves to show what his capability is. Because he might be quite in deficit right now, but what he can do, as again, you're here
And
to
he's
show
there
your
again.
capability, but he's getting a lot of saves now, isn't he? Yeah. And Storm, again, this is pretty much half the game. He just likes to go back to his goal. It just seems like NT's giving them a little bit too much space right now. And it does go for another challenge there, but Storm does get right past him. Now on the wall again. And I think NT just give him a lot of space. Obviously, pushing up can be a risky play, but in this scenario, I think it's just better to do it. But he is still getting the saves. Like, he's certainly clutching up in them saves, but in this scenario, you do need to be getting probably
scoring
more goals. Yes, in the goal department is lacking a little bit in that. But now Storm might be open net. It does get the reset. Goes to the musty. Does miss the musty. And I mean, I'm not sure we can.
Plays are crazy. I don't know what's going on, but like the mechanics of each player is just prevalent. Like they're just there. I don't know what to think.
I'm not sure if we're gonna get a save check on the screen. If you do press options on a controller or something like that, I'm pretty sure we can see the. As you know, we're on a keyboard, aren't we? So we can't do that. But the saves this game must be honestly crazy. I'm assuming probably have like 10 saves, 15 saves. Probably have like a confirmation of that after the game. But right now, 1 minute left. I don't think it's going to be too feasible for NT to be making a comeback here. But you can at least try and get a few goals here, get a few consolation goals, and hopefully NT does get at least one goal here.
That's what we hope for. We hope for one goal, so we can end it off on a high note. If he can secure this, then he can say he took one on Kizzy.
Ooh, he does get a reset there. So we do know that he is capable of getting those mechanical shots. It's just whether he can place them. As obviously actions speak. If you're going to say, oh, I can do flip reset, sure, he's just done a flip reset, but he hasn't scored it. So obviously actions do speak louder than words there. That being said, NT with another shot there. I think Storm probably going for a bit more of a defensive approach now, just giving NT a few opportunities to probably go for some plays, just see what he can do. And NT going on the ball here will be a little bit awkward. Might be able to go for an edgeable here. He does control it. It does go wide a little bit. Does he get the goal? No, he can't. That will be the series. Storm with the win.
He takes it back again. From all the tournaments we've been seeing, he's always been just at the top. I don't know how he does it. He's the creme of the crop.
And unfortunately, NT, he put in the effort. He really did try his best. We saw a load of saves from him, didn't we, regardless?
A ton.
And yeah, we're here to go through to Monday now. So Storm will be playing in the quarterfinals at 7 p.m. UK time or 8 p.m. Obviously, we've had our matches so far. We've had Orkan v Kizzy, and we've had Storm versus, it was Occutan, but it did change to NT. Our next match will be Allo versus Pulsar. That will be commencing in just over 10 minutes from now. So obviously make sure you guys are watching along for that. Make sure you are cheering, especially if your friends are playing today. Make sure you're cheering them along. But of course, we will be having a quick break, and hopefully you do stick around. But yeah, let us know your predictions as well in the chat, whether your friends are playing, whether you're playing. We'll see you very, very soon.
Hello and welcome back to Showdown Esports. We're just back from our break here as we're trying to sort out some teams. It's looking like we're having a no-show from one player, and if we can't find a replacement in the next minute or two, it means that Pulsar will take a bye through to the next round, and we will have to move on early to the next fixtures. How does that make you feel? So we're just hearing from our production that Kizzy is coming back. Yes, so Kizzy is coming back as one player did drop out, so we are giving Kizzy another chance at the big leagues.
Oh no,
He's back.
Oh no, he's back.
You can't get rid of Kizzy.
No, he's just gonna dominate the show now.
He is. He
So,
is. You know, he's got this chance. He's got this ability to get back into it. And, you know, I'm not quite sure of the ability of his opponent, but in comparison to the one he has just faced with Orkin, I think it should be a better showing.
I feel like it will be close. Yeah, it's his comeback story.
Yes. Yeah.
He got knocked out first round, but he's going to get to the finals and he's going to win. That's how it's going to be.
100%. You know, I'm really looking forward to seeing Kizzy back on here, and I really hope he can go far. And, you know, good luck to Pulsar. I mean, I don't know too much about him. I haven't seen him play. So I'm not quite sure of his rankings, his abilities, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what both players can produce in this matchup.
I feel like it will be a good learning curve because if Pulsar does beat Kizzy, then I think we'll have a new contender just show up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Then he could take Storm instead.
Wow, that's a big statement there from Malachi. They're in. And ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into the next official matchup between Pulsar and Kizzy. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see what's going on.
Yes, I'm excited to see what both of these players bring to the table. I really am.
I mean, I'm just going to be shouting out some random things.
Yeah.
I have immense knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, and here we go.
And we are into it. Kizzy versus Pulsar with an early goal for Pulsar straight off the kickoff. Wow. Pulsar taking it early, just beating Kizzy to that ball there. You know,
what's that flip called that everyone's been doing now?
that's called the speed flip.
No,
It's called a speed flip. Yeah.
It's like you shimmy to the side and you go like fast really on one side.
Yeah. So that's called a diagonal flip cancel, or more commonly known as a speed flip.
And was that done here?
Yes, that's done there.
Yeah.
It's been done by both players on the kickoff here. It's looking like Pulsar is doing it with slightly more efficiency, as he's gotten 2 goals within 6 seconds of this opening matchup.
He's just a bit too fast. It looks like he's way too strong early. Kickoff happens and he's always on the ball.
Yeah. Pulsar is looking really strong in these opening seconds here, but we'll see how the momentum changes once Kizzy starts to get a bit of momentum there. He can't quite put that ball on net there. However, he is recovering in a good position. Pulsar taking the ball off the back wall, misses the bump, gives Kizzy the open net. Wow.
Net. So it's going to become to a draw, I think. It might.
Oh, yeah.
It will come back up, but we never know. As we said, Pulsar, he could be the GOAT.
He could. Well, 23 seconds into this matchup, and it is 2-1. We're seeing a lot of action back and forth from both players here. It's definitely a good one.
What I'm seeing. Oh, is that the goal?
It's looking like another kickoff goal for Pulsar here.
Pulsar, I don't know how he does it. He's just... I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. He's 3-1 up against Kizzy.
Yes. It's looking like Kizzy's definitely need to modify his kickoff in some shape or way to get back onto a competitive level with what he's doing here. With Pulsar. Pulsar's really dominating him off these kickoffs, and kickoffs are such an important part of 1v1s.
It seems because that's when it's the most vulnerable. Neither goal has someone in it. It's just who gets the ball first.
Yeah, 100%. And Kizzy with control here. He's got the boost and the ball. It is an open net if he can get back to it, but it's looking like Pulsar is going to take possession and boost. However, Kizzy's following close in.
He recovered it pretty nicely.
Yeah, a good bump from Kizzy there. He will get his other boost. Will he go for that demo there? He gets Pulsar's boost there. That's a really good play. He's really trying to starve out Pulsar here, but it's looking like he's giving him an open net. He's overcommitted, but Pulsar misses the open net. Gives Kizzy the open net. Will he miss?
No, he won't.
It was very close, but Kizzy's margin of error was just slightly better, and he brings it back within 1 goal with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock.
With that much time, anything could happen. There could be 4 more kickoff goals. I think Pulsar might have it in him.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better myself. But again,
Yeah.
Pulsar with another kickoff goal.
He's like magic.
It really makes you wonder, what is Kizzy thinking right now? You know, that's the fourth ball to just go by him straight on the kickoff. Something's not going Kizzy's way.
I think I call hacks.
Hacks.
That's what I think. I think hacks.
It's very possible. It's very possible.
Quick slight boost. Because can you see how the ball's placed directly in front?
Yeah.
And he okay, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. It's hacks. He has
Again.
ball trajectory.
That's another kickoff goal from Pulsar there. When we saw this matchup between Kizzy and Orkin earlier, we certainly didn't see the same domination off of kickoffs. So it really makes you wonder, what is happening to Kizzy right now? Is he having some controller problems, maybe? But it's looking like Kizzy will get his own kickoff goal back.
The retaliation. He's out for
Straight
blood.
back into
He's out
it.
for blood.
This game is really turning out to be who's got the better kickoff. You know, with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left, there is only a 2-goal gap. And in 1v1, such a volatile game mode, that really is nothing. It could go any way at this moment in time. But Pulsar wins this kickoff again. Will he get the boost and control in time? He will get the boost, but he doesn't get control. That falls to Kizzy. But on low boost here, how will he play it? He does get it by him. He will have an open net. It's looking like he will have a goal here. Pulsar just misses the bump on the recovery. Yeah.
Just a nice little tap forward to secure that goal. He was creeping up barely behind him. If it weren't for that, it would have been a save.
It would have, yeah. You know, that's a very good play there from Kizzy. He really draws his opponent in there. Because Pulsar knows Kizzy doesn't have boost. So forcing that low 50 challenge there forces that overcommit and leaves him that open net. It's a very smart play. But Pulsar looking like he's going to get a kickoff goal straight back on retaliation. That is 6 kickoff goals to Pulsar. Oh my goodness.
Do you think this is how he wins? He wins by pure kickoff goals.
I mean, it may not be how he usually wins, but it is certainly how he is winning now.
It's working.
It is working.
Luck, or is it skill?
I don't know. You know, I've seen Kizzy's kickoffs before, and I haven't think they were that bad. So either Pulsar has just wonderful kickoffs, or Kizzy really needs to get something down. But you know, he's looking like he's got a little strong offense here. He doesn't have the boost, but he's still going for it, trying to set up that Doomsy dish. But again, no boost. Pulsar's left in the open net though. Kizzy's hit the corner. That's
gonna
not
happen?
good there.
He's dribbling. He's going to go for the 50. He puts it up. He saves it.
It's a good flick from Pulsar there, but really good defense from Kizzy.
He's in the offensive again.
Something we know Kizzy is very good at is his defense. He seems to be having a lot of success, you know, forcing those overcommits from Pulsar. However, he's really got to tighten up his kickoff game because that really is what's letting him down. But we're down here to 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and there's a 2-goal deficit working in Pulsar's favor. He's got the demo, he's got the boost, he's got the control. How will he use it? Kizzy with an early challenge overcommit doesn't quite get what he wants to, and that's going to be a goal for Pulsar, making the score 7-4.
Pulling ahead.
He is.
Slowly but surely. He's creeping that gap further and further.
He is. And again, Kizzy, we really need to see something on these kickoffs here. Because that right there is the only goal that has been scored by Pulsar in active play. Once both players have had the possession and they're dueling back and forth, that's the only... Whoa! What an own goal!
Almost had that save. He was just creeping onto it.
Oh, it was so close. You know, maybe slightly unfortunate there. Kizzy passed it right into his path of play. Ball goes straight into the bar and straight back down. Wow. Well, maybe a bit of fortune there from Kizzy, or maybe he's just incredibly smart, but he goes for that delayed kickoff strategy again, which really hasn't been working for him, and he gets punished. That'll be the 7th kickoff goal for Pulsar this match. You really got to wonder what is going on here on Kizzy's kickoffs.
At this point, it's got to be skill. Luck can't be striking 7 times in a row.
You'd think so.
He's got to be doing something on purpose, because he's taking the more defensive approach.
Yeah, he fakes out the kickoff, tries to take the shot, but can't quite get the power on it, but he does, but he misses! Oh, not the open net. But Kizzy, quick to recover, takes it back into his corner, gets the boost, gets the ball. You know, Pulsar has to go back here. Kizzy with space, doesn't quite get the control touch he wants to, but he's playing it wide off the ground. Can't quite set up the shot, just keeping possession here. Grabs that middle boost. Pulsar straight over him. Kizzy with the overcommit. Can Pulsar score the open net? He can! Making it 9-5.
How is he doing this? He's taking charge from Kizzy.
Yeah.
He's ripped that authority straight off of him.
You know, we might be looking at a slight bit of tilt from Kizzy. I mean, from personal experience, getting scored on off kickoff goals this much is very tilting. You know, it really challenges you mentally. And I think that's why we're starting to see these gaps in the defense, where Pulsar is capitalizing, maybe slightly just overcommitting out of tilt for Kizzy. But he really needs to get himself back and compose himself, and that's a wonderful save there from Kizzy. He does get the boost and ball again. He takes the early shot. Will Pulsar be back? He will just about. Slightly awkward touch back out to Kizzy, going for the flip reset. No, he just goes for the controlled play. Just trying to bait Pulsar out. That seems to be Kizzy's strat. But how will he do it here? They're both playing for that 50. Who's going to challenge first? It's looking like another overcommit from Kizzy. Pulsar with an easy walk the dog, tap in goal.
It's 10-5. He's doubled the score.
He's doubled the score with 44 seconds left on the clock.
Do we think Kizzy can pull it back?
I have seen 5-goal comebacks in 1v1 with a minute left. Is it likely? I have to say I think it's unlikely.
But you never know. You never know.
You never know. You do never know.
See,
Like I said, it's
Kizzy won. Kizzy won this one.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think it's fair to. Oh, he got the fake, but can't quite put it away. I think it's fair to say Kizzy likes to take that first game to adapt to his opponent's play style, how they're playing, what they're doing. He always looks a lot stronger in the second game if he loses the first. So let's hope now we can see Kizzy take that to a game 3. I think that would be really good for his confidence if he can start getting a couple of goals here, get himself a bit of momentum. But if not, Pulsar with a shot. He goes for the slow play, maybe trying to get a dunk. Kizzy unfortunately backflips, giving Pulsar the free net there, making it 11-5 with 3 seconds left. This game is over.
He's just going to take that momentum with him to the next game.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what it's gonna be.
100%. Going straight into the next game. But Kizzy, I think, if I was in Kizzy's position right here, I would really be thinking about how can I fix my kickoffs and so that they can resonate to the same ability that Pulsar's are, because we're really seeing a lot of deficit on the kickoffs.
Because we're seeing that's like the one crack that we've seen in form. It's really opened up, just free passes like air in the canyon, just flying straight through.
Yeah.
He always manages to find a way through his defense and get an off goal kick.
Yeah.
How many times? 9?
About 9 times. And, you know, all the goals, I think it was about Kizzy got 1 or 2 kickoffs goals, but in reality, he got the more out of field goals. He scored 3, Pulsar scored 2. So I really think if we remove the kickoff aspect, Kizzy has a really good chance of getting back in this. But nothing to take away from Pulsar, as that was a very strong, dominant show. It's looking like we're getting back into it. What do you think is going to happen in game 2?
I feel like the off-rip goals will die down, and I feel like it will be a more on like aerial battle. That's what I think it's going to be. No off kick, just 30 seconds.
30
seconds. seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's looking like
Is it
we
a
are
goal?
now
We're in a game?
back into it.
You got a save?
Yeah, we're seeing the goal. The ball didn't immediately go in off the kickoff, which is a good start for Kizzy. We're starting to see Pulsar try to pull out some of those mechanical plays, but is that an overcommit, something Kizzy can capitalize on? Well, he does take boost and possession. Kizzy playing into the sidewall for maybe a little aerial play of his own. He's controlling it nicely. Will he get the reset, or will he just go for the 50? He tries to put it around him on the ground, but Pulsar read it perfectly. Was just waiting very, very patiently. How will Pulsar react now? He takes Kizzy's boost. Kizzy in a position where he has possession, but not boost.
For me, it seems Pulsar has a lot more control over the field.
Yes.
I feel so far, it's like he's holding his own against Kizzy.
Yeah, 100%. It's looking like a very even jousting match between these two, and I really like to see the two players going back and forth at it with each other. You know, Pulsar in a dangerous situation here. He's got that offensive pressure. He doesn't quite capitalize on it. However, he is forcing an overcommit from Kizzy here.
And can we see I'm reading the... So Pulsar has a lot more boost though, so he just picked up a 400 pad, so he could go for something here.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got... I thought it was an open goal.
He tried to get the double reset there. However, he did a very good job of recovering there, not giving Kizzy that open net. I think he realized early on that he wasn't getting that double. Kizzy just missing that open net. But Pulsar's doing a very good job at sort of realizing when he's overcommitted and getting back in time.
He gets back to the open goal.
He does.
He always has enough boost whenever he needs.
He's looking very comfortable on defense. He gets the musty going into
What?
the back wall. Will he get the double tap? He will not. That's really unfortunate. That was a very good attempt there. Kizzy now on the counter attack. Will he get the counter? He will not. Pulsar pushes it wide, gets the boost, ball, and momentum. Kizzy pedaling back. Pulsar on the offense, drops it off his car, goes for the 50 play, but can't quite manage to keep it in. Pulsar now off the wall.
What, 2 minutes in, and they're still yet to score a goal.
Still yet to score a goal. This is a very big change of pace from the first game. No kickoff goals so far. Kizzy and Pulsar just going back at it. We're seeing a lot of good mechanics come out of both of these players. A lot of good positioning, rotating. Kizzy just misses that top corner. But he takes the 50 to try and keep it controlled. However, will go in Pulsar's favor, going off of the sidewall. Goes for the ceiling double touch, but he can't quite manage it. Giving Kizzy the open net. Kizzy chooses to play it slow. Pulsar is there, though. And we're seeing both of these players are really going back and forth. This really is a war of attrition.
From what I see, this is far beyond my rank ability or anything. From what I see, I just see the most intense game I've could ever think could be achieved to my mind. It's just they're going back and forth. From what I see, is just attack after attack, and there's the saves. I don't know how they save it.
Yeah, 100%. And, we're feeling it and we're just watching it. How do you think? Oh, that's a big miss there. He's got an open net. Pulsar breaks through the barrier with 1-0 at 1:51 on the shot clock.
So there's 4 minutes in, and there's only one goal.
Yeah.
Anything could happen. The streak
yeah.
of the goals could start.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was about to say, was that, we're feeling the pressure and the intensity just watching it. These players, they've got to play it. They can't be perfect forever. Someone's got to make a mistake there. And unfortunately, it was Kizzy who took the mistake and conceded 1-0. But he takes the early shot. Pulsar controls it into his back left corner. But Kizzy still got the possession here. Opts to play it high. Maybe try and force a bad touch. Kizzy's really trying to get that offensive pressure on. Try and make his opponent use it. He beats him to the ball, but can't quite score it. Wow, there's a very good attempt there from Kizzy. A very good read. Oh, and that's a big miss from Pulsar. And Kizzy finally capitalizes, making it 1-1 with 1 minute and 18 seconds left. Wow, this is a very intense matchup.
I was just about to say how Pulsar has impeccable defense, and he goes ahead and he flunks it.
Yeah.
He lets this one goal succeed and go through. It's now a draw.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes. You can be perfect all game, but it's all about consistency. And if your consistency falls through when it matters, Kizzy with another shot, puts it high. Pulsar reads it, stays low. Pulsar with control now, takes it out of the back corner wall with boost. Maybe trying to set up a flip reset. He sets, oh my gosh. Crossfield air dribble from the back corner from Pulsar. Beautiful control, beautiful read on the play.
1 tap, 2 tap.
Yeah.
Just a double tap. He's spinning around in circles. Why he's flying that? How much control do you need to have over your car just to do that one little move?
You need a lot of control, but not only do you need a lot of control, he was very smart on how he played that air dribble there. He knew where Kizzy was and where he was going to be, so that he didn't have to control it all the way into the net, that it would just be a goal. Oh, Kizzy just missed it. Oh, it's an own goal! Oh no, Pulsar! Kizzy misses the open net, and Pulsar puts it in for him.
Pulsar, he might be selling his lead.
Oh, not off the pre-flip. That is not what you like to see. Oh my goodness, both players seeming like they're feeling the pressure now, as the loser of this is eliminated, and it is Kizzy's chance to get back into the tournament after he's already been eliminated.
This must be the most intense game to be playing in this tournament.
100%.
Like you said before, we're watching and we're feeling this heated, this intenseness.
Yeah.
Them playing, what must be going through their minds?
A lot of pressure, hopefully, but Kizzy with a chance here. He goes early. Oh, it's a big overcommit mistake. It leaves Pulsar the open net. Will he miss? He converts it. That's not looking good for Kizzy.
16 seconds on the clock.
He's down a game and he's down a goal. It's do or die with 16 seconds and 1 goal left to make. Can Kizzy get a kickoff goal?
I don't think I feel like Pulsar might whip one out. He'll just be like, yep.
Kizzy plays a delayed kickoff. If he gets that boost there, it's huge. He's got the offensive position. He goes for the shot. It's just wide. He needs to get back on there now. When he does, he's keeping that pressure. With 5 seconds left on the clock, he really needs that goal now. He needs to go. Pulsar being patient. He challenges perfectly and pushes it wide of Kizzy, and that will be the series.
He takes it. He takes it.
Wow. What a series from Pulsar there, and what a series from Kizzy.
That was a game. That was a game.
Yeah, 100%. I think we really saw Kizzy sort of settle into that second game there. You know, I
I
think
feel like so too. Yeah, he took his ground, he took his
did.
hold,
He did.
and he was able to just really do what he is known to do. His
Yeah.
offensive
Yeah.
capabilities, always shown, always present, and he put them to use.
He did.
But not to anywhere near as much as he should have.
Yeah, and 100%. I think the consistency there from KZ on the maybe on his shooting needs to just be a little bit more, because he had quite a lot of chances there. If he's able to convert just a few more of these, it'd be massive. But speaking of which, I think we're going to be going to a short technical break before we get into the next series. So we'll be right back with you. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our another round of Showdown.
We have got Turtles versus Flow, two very high caliber players in this round 4. We do believe today. We are getting into it. It's a best of 3. Both players are just joining up right now. We can't wait for it. But yeah, the winner of this does go through to the playoffs, which is happening tomorrow. Obviously, the top 2 prizes is getting that NT Esports and Corsair merchandise. Can't wait to give that away. But obviously, just waiting a couple of seconds to make sure both players are in. But make sure that you are sticking here, as we have got some very high caliber gameplay. We're going to be looking forward to some ceiling shots, some resets. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. We get those pinches, we get everything. Even the pogo. We saw from a previous tournament. I think Storm was he's definitely quite adaptable, and he's definitely good at making those opportunities. A lot of players in this tournament are, and just a couple more moments, just while we make sure both players are ready. But in the meantime, based off these players or based off what you know, who do you think's going to take it?
Well, unfortunately, I do have a bias here. With Flo being my teammate, I have to back my teammate here, unfortunately.
Well, I think Turtles got a good chance here. We are starting the first game. Let's get right into it. Turtles versus Flo in this best of 3. It does look like it's a kickoff win here for Mr. Flo. And he was going 400 boost here, controlling it. Might go for another touch. What a little pop, and saved there by Turtles. And now 400 boost again. Does seem like Flo is very boost heavy already, conserving all that boost. Getting that control, something that we saw resembles Storm. But pulling it all the way back again here. Just going to get that boost again, like so. Has missed that, actually. He's going to have to control it. Does look like Turtles is quite far up. He's trying not to give Flo any opportunities. Obviously, don't be giving those high ranks those chances, as they will just go for the flick there. What a save there by Turtles. 2 saves already. It's only been 30 seconds in.
100%, Flo's looking very dangerous on offense here. We haven't quite seen Turtles get that offensive opportunity yet, but Flo really looking aggressive. Turtles with a double tap, and he takes the lead.
And based off the bracket format right now, Flo is probably the higher seeded one, but Turtles right now with this start making it look not the case. 1-0 right now, gets the double tap, I believe, and we are 48 seconds into the match, and it will be a kickoff win here for Turtles again. He does have a momentum right now. Can't even say the word, but what I can say is that he's going for another shot here. Potentially goes for the 50-50. It is in favor of Flo. Flo just holding on the ball there. Trying to get a few bumps and demos, showing that physicality. And now, obviously, Turtles going again here. Might go for the flick. Might go the entire way. He has a shot, but it's going to be wide.
Just wide. Yeah, Turtles really showing a lot of control. That's one thing Turtles is very, very good at, is slowing down the play and putting you in awkward positions. That's a very good demo from him. But what you'll see is he doesn't rush. He really takes his time. He makes it awkward. He sets up those strong flicks and really catches you out.
But it's a best of 3, so regardless, whoever does lose this, they do have another life. It's not over for them. That being said, Turtle's playing dangerously close to his net right now. Just trying to get Flo to maybe use a bit more boost, overcommit a little bit. He has overcommit a little bit there. He will probably need to get back, but he has actually got 400 boost, so on this occasion, he will be okay. But for especially lower ranks, they could get caught a lot more easier. But obviously, Flo now, he's got all the boost. He might go for 50-50, just trying to weave his way through that defense from Turtles. Does get the 400 boost. It's gone straight over him. Turtles got a little bit greedy there, and hence does get punished.
Yeah, maybe a slight overcommit, maybe slightly ambitious on that challenge there. A very high risk, very high reward, and unfortunately it went towards the risk for Turtles, and Flo capitalizes on the open net.
And it is 1-1 right now, just under half the game in. Looking for a kickoff here, and what a flip there, or a flick I should say, by Turtles. And he does just sort of slow down, like you say before. Does slow down that kickoff there, just finds the flick. And Flo normally tends to be very rich in boost, but in that occasion, does not appear to be so comfortable.
Yeah, Flo looking like he's taking a minute to settle into this matchup here. But I think it seems like Flo's still trying to suss him out here. You know, we're seeing Turtles play really aggressive. I think he's respecting his opponent a lot here. And because he's, playing so aggressive, it's taking Flo a second to adjust. But he does get that equalizer there, making it 2-2 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. You know, it's looking good. But Turtles with another kickoff win here, it's looking like it's going to be a goal for him, and it will be. 2 kickoff goals, almost back-to-back for Turtles. It's 3-2 now to Turtles with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. It's looking like Flow's going to need to change something up on these kickoffs here. But both players looking very strong, looking very dangerous. It seems like both of them are trying to suss each other out still.
And 3-2 right now. Turtles does have a very promising start. Does lose the kickoff there, though. Float is low boost. I think when Turtles seems to catch Flow on low boost, that's sort of his weak point. He seems to... I wouldn't say panics, but he seems to be a bit uncomfortable. Again there, low boost, and it just looks like Flow, whenever he's on low boost, it's like he just panics a little bit. He just doesn't feel comfortable. And this is the second time or third time I've seen this now. But obviously, when he's on boost, he's fine. But I think he just needs to calm down a little bit and get that boost and just make sure that he is finding those opportunities. He's finding an opportunity there, but he is low boost once again. Does get a flip there. Is getting the boost on this occasion. And he might even go for a double tap, potentially hit. But Turtles not giving them any space. But that being said, he catches literally the smallest opportunity and takes it. I don't know how he's done it.
That's almost an inverted angle from Flow there. I have no idea how he managed to get that. And Turtles definitely wasn't expecting him to either. What a shot from Flow, bringing it within 1 with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, 2 minutes left. Plenty of time for both players to get a few more goals. It could go anyway at this point, I think. But 400 boost there. It does look like Flow probably just playing a bit more of a defensive approach right now. Normally, if you're in that more, I don't know, not panicky, but if you're in that sort of uncomfortable sort of mindset or just the way you play or position him, normally going back to defense, just regroup him, just allowing the opponent to come to you for a bit, normally just resets. And does seem so far that it is sort of working. He obviously is down right now, is getting the 400, but he might be looking for something here, might be able to go for a reset potentially. He doesn't even need the reset. It just goes straight over him, all tied up again.
Yeah.
And now Flow finds his footing.
Yeah, he baits Turtles into thinking he's going for that reset and instead gets a strong touch. And, you know, Turtles definitely wasn't expecting that, but a very good play there from Flow. He's very dangerous when he's in the air, and Flow with space in the air and control and boost is just not what you want to see if you're on defense.
And it is 4-4, all tied up. 1 minute, 22 seconds left right now. It could go anyway. Obviously, Flow did not have the best start ever, but it does not seem to be affecting him right now as he is still on form to not necessarily win him. He cannot guarantee a win right now, but he's definitely come out from a low hole there. But Turtles, what a fake there. This could just be a fifth bag, and Flow getting a little bit too comfortable now. And he's hence punished once again.
Yes, I think that was fabulous. That was very, very well played from Turtles there. Just very unfortunate from Flow. But let's see how Flow will respond to that, because there is still a minute left, and there is only 1 goal in it. So what will happen? How will Flow counter? You know, Turtles is looking very controlled, and Flow's looking very dangerous on the offense, and he does get it by him.
Oh, and 5-5 now. This is a very, very high scoring match, I must say. Make sure you're watching along. These are very 2 high caliber players. Make sure, especially if you're lower rank, you are learning from these players. And only one will make it to the main event tomorrow. But right now, it could be a kickoff win, but Turtles...
Whoa!
What a whiff! And what a goal for Flow! And I think Turtles, again, both players have shown a little bit too much comfortability right here. They seem to think, oh yeah, it's going to be all right. And then they just go for a bit of like a fancy sort of play. And it just does not go their way at all. And that will potentially cost Turtles a lot more than he was anticipating. 6-5 now to Flow, but it's not over yet for Turtles. He's still got a few more chances, but again, Flow now, I think he knows that he's up, and he's made Turtles overcommit there.
It's just off, though. It's just off. Turtles will have another opportunity if Flow gives it to him. How will Flow respond here? He's given him space. That's not what I would have done.
Oh!
And it's in.
It's going to be in!
It's going to be in.
Can he save it? Yes, he can't. At 6-6 now. What am I seeing right now? Both players... They're experimenting, which is good, but these sort of goals, especially from high caliber players, we don't see this often. I think, again, both players just getting comfortable. It is first game still, so maybe not judging them too harshly at this point, but overtime we do have in game 1.
Yeah, overtime into game 1. it could really go either way off the kickoff here. Flow looking a little bit stronger out of it, but Turtles will get the boost, which does shut down his counterattack. Turtles taking possession off the back wall. It's looking dangerous. Flow with boost, time, position, control. That bounce is going to go Flow's way. Will he insta-shoot it? No, he takes control. Turtles back. He does have a little bit of boost. How will Flow play? Oh, he can't recover off the bump. This is looking bad for Flow. Turtles now in a very dangerous position. Flow gets the early challenge. Who will get back to the ball first? Turtles goes for the demo. He overcommits for it though.
Oh, and Flow's done it. Flow was just patient there. Flow conserved his boost.
Beautiful.
And he finally finds his feet. Obviously, start of the game there wasn't amazing performance, but he did make up for it. Very good recoveries, especially these higher ranks. You do tend to see them recovering a lot more, conserving their boost, and honestly just being a lot more reliable individually. Obviously, that's what you need 1v1. You make a mistake, you get punished. That's literally how it is. But game one is to Flow.
Yeah,
But Turtles does still have another chance. And he, at many points, he was ahead in that game, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
He's, unlike some of the previous matches we've been watching, he's certainly a contender to be matching up against Flow right now, and we would not sleep on him in any way.
Well, speaking of contender, is that an RLCS 2024 challenger tag I see right there? Wow.
Well, I believe that this sort of tag is maybe used by some players that aren't quite there. We have to be honest, but honestly, he has earned it, and respect to him. But yeah, two very high caliber players right here, and we will just be getting into the next match in about 3, 2, 1. And we are joining. Let's get right into it. We are right in.
Yes, we're back in. We're back in. Flow versus Turtles going to game 2. You know, Turtles has it all to do here now. Flow's got that slight bit of a safety net, but knowing him, he'll want this to be over quick. But Turtles takes that early air dribble goal straight off the back, straight off the kickoff. Maybe just a slight off challenge from Flow there, but how will he respond now?
1-0 already from Turtles, it does seem, obviously, but he does like to get those starts. But this time, the question is, can he hold it? He's almost gone for a second there, but Flow clutched up in the defense. And yeah, this time, I just hope to see that Turtles can hold it. It does not seem to be holding it on this occasion, but he still obviously is not losing. He's in a stalemate position, but maybe just gets a little bit greedy there again. I think both players last game, we did see that a little bit. Getting a little bit too comfortable, getting a little bit greedy, maybe even just either not being calm enough or just being too greedy. So it's about finding that balance, I think, and both players are definitely capable of doing it. They've shown us to that already. It's just whether they can do it on the day. 1-1 right now, and we are 35 seconds in.
Yeah, 1-1. You know. Flow right here. We saw that on that goal. He's utilizing that Lightning McQueen goal explosion, and knowing Flow in person, he's a very big Lightning McQueen fan. So this really must give him a bit of an in-game boost. You know, it's all about just trying to get that extra 10%, and you know, let's see if that goal explosion is doing it for him.
Oh, and what a flick there by Turtles to make the second now. Does certainly like to... We've seen a few times now Turtles going for those flicks. He does like to conserve his boost and really get the mustard for those flicks. 2-1 now, and Turtles up again, but let's hope this time he does not lose the lead, because we want him to do well. We want both players to do well, but Turtles right now, he's been putting the effort. He showed he can get the goals, but the question is, can he get the win? He is controlling the ball here. Does look like Flow getting a bit more aggressive here, just trying to show Turtles that he's not here to mess about. Does get another touch here. Might go for a 50-50. It does go wide. And now it does look like Flow will have the possession. Can Flow coach it in? He will be able to get it, and he will be able to get the goal.
He can. He equals it up with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. You know, this is a very back and forth game from both players. We're seeing a lot of mechanical dominance from Flow in the air and on the counter-attacks, and a lot of dominance and pressure from Turtles when he slows the play down and uses those monster flicks that he has.
2-2 right now. We are not far from halfway in the game. It does go wide there again. That's one thing in the tournaments we've seen today. I think we've seen an awful lot of shots that have not gone in. I think we've had some... Is that Justine?
It is.
all my
The
days.
dunk on that 50-50, Flo completely soul-read and completely dived into that challenge. I don't think Turtles was expecting that.
And what a play indeed. But I have to say that a few players have been internally talking to us, and they've been saying that this tournament has been quite stressful. There's been a lot of moments where it is very close, and understandably, you're on the main stage and you're in front of an audience, and you need to play good. And at the end of the day, it does seem like it is showing a little bit the nerves, but obviously we're seeing a few confident plays here right now, especially from Flo. Not the best start in the first game. He obviously did come back in the first game as well, but this game he's looking very strong and he does have the momentum. He does get the kickoff here as well. I think Flo is currently on track to being your playoff player for tomorrow.
Yeah. It's looking like Flo's really settled in. It's looking like he's figured it out. His composure now is looking very strong. You know, you can sort of see the difference when these players figure their opponent out, when they're able to start reading them and predicting them. I think that early challenge was a perfect example of that. Now it's all up to Turtles here to figure out Flo back.
I mean, it is still halfway during the game. Let's not sleep on him yet, because what a goal,
shot. What a
indeed,
shot.
just goes on the ball out of nowhere, pretty much. Just gets, I believe it is a reset.
It's a flip reset.
Yeah, flip reset. I wasn't sure if that was a musty or flip reset, but gets the reset and straight back at it. We're only 2 goals in difference now, and Turtles looking to get a comeback. It's a little bit of a mountain to climb, but I'm sure he will be able to get both hands on that mountain and pull up with ease. And he is pulling one hand right now as he's looking to get that goal. Flo's going to be there.
Save!
And one of the saves of the tournament's there. It's going to be right
back into his net.
What a save again!
Wow.
Oh my days. A saving masterclass here from both players. Looking to go again. Turtles. And what a save again. Both players back and forth, refusing to concede. And now Turtles going for a hook shot potentially here. Might go all the way. It's gone over. But now both players been bumped. And scrambling back. And Flo now having the possession. Might be going again here. Does get a bit awkward here. Does give possession to Turtles now, and Turtles for 100 boost. He's going to get an insta challenge. Just actually go for the shadow fake there. And trying to go again. It does look like Flo is going to control it. Flo might find the opportunity, but both players just keep finding it back right now. They just keep getting saves. Both players refusing to concede a goal, because especially if Flo does concede a goal here, it will get an awful lot closer. Whereas on the other side, if Turtles concede another goal, it could literally be his tournament ended for him. That being said,
that might be it.
goal.
And the bump as well. That's so disrespectful. Wow. Flo is looking dangerous right now.
And could that just be the goal of the tournament?
It might just be the nail in the coffin for Turtles' is final chance here. Unless he turns something around, he's got 1 minute and 8 seconds. And I remember first thing I did today when we started this stream was I said Turtles v Flo is going to be an insane matchup, and boy have they delivered. Just missing that. Oh, he can't quite get the double, but he still has the possession and the boost. 55 seconds left on the clock. Flo with the early challenge, not giving him any time. Will he get it around Turtles? He will. He puts another one away.
What? And 7-3 now. That could just be it now. It's going to be a long climb, a very long climb now for Turtles. It is possible, isn't it? But it's looking right now, Flo could just be your playoff quarterfinalist.
Yeah, I think it's looking that way. There is time. But with the way Flo is playing right now, he is not messing about. He wants no stone left unturned. He wants this to be a unanimous victory.
But obviously, Flo, we know his capability. I think Turtles has done very good. What a save there again.
What a save from Turtles.
I have to say, this series in particular has been very defensive, hasn't it? In terms of a lot of moments, it's been very back and forth. Mm-hmm. It's been, despite the goal disparity, there's been so many good moments in it. Obviously, Flo does look like he is taking the series now, but I have to say it's been such an entertaining series to watch, and I hope to see the rest of the series be like this.
Yeah, you can't take it away from either players here. Turtles performed amazing, and Flo performed as well, just amazing, but just slightly taking that edge. You know, you really have to give it to them both for playing such an exciting series and give us such an exciting match to watch and commentate over.
And it will be 10 seconds left now. Flo looking to get that quarterfinal spot. I think he might have just done it. Him going on the wall here, maybe going for an extra goal for the road. He's going for an edge where he gets the reset. Is it going to be in? No. But he does get the win.
Yeah.
Flo is your quarterfinalist for the playoffs tomorrow. Unlucky to Turtles. Good effort. Did obviously go up a few times, but it just wasn't enough today.
Yeah. Well, very well played from both players in that series. Congratulations to Flo on moving onwards. We are just going to go to a short break, and we will be back to bring you the next result. So, we'll see you in a few minutes.
See you.
Like a Hellcat. Running like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat. Running like a Hellcat. Hellcat.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know who you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Didn't even get to bronze.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. Looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't. Shining like it's neon. Rock like kings of Leon. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Shooting stars across the galaxy. I stand out, so don't be mad at me. Infiltrate, I'm with my strategy. When I turn up, then I just have to leave. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars.
Didn't even get to bronze.
Welcome back. A little delay there, but we are right back, and we have got Tom versus Taku. And I do apologise, it's not actually Taku, it is Turtles who is playing us. Unfortunately, Taku was not present, but it will be a shot there from Turtles. What a start there, and certainly implementing those air dribbles. We saw that from a lot from Flow last series, but now it does seem that Turtles is adapting to it and utilising it in his own manner. But yeah, just to reiterate, it is Tom versus Turtles. The two T's, and a nice little bit of alliteration there. But a lovely shot there as well by Turtles is saved out by Tom. And we also do apologise. I do believe that the names are the wrong way round. Again, we will obviously be able to fix this in the next game.
Yeah, but it's, what you call it? It seems like Tom has got one back. He's got a little open net there, catching Turtles just out of rotation. Maybe he was watching the previous series with Flo. You know, Tom P is someone we haven't seen too much of, but we're looking forward to seeing what he brings against such a player as Turtles. Turtles is a very difficult player to play against. He's very good at making the play awkward, being there when you don't want him to be there. And when he gets those flicks, oh, you better be ready to defend them. He gets a lot of power on them. But Tom P getting the bump there, and it opens it up to go 2-1. And we're seeing a lot of back and forth here. You know, Turtles opened up the scoring. However, Tom P seems to be in control ever since.
And Tom, 2-1 up right now, it does seem. Apologies again for the scoreline. Make sure, just for anyone who is watching, it is Turtles on the blue team, and it is Tom on the orange team. Just to make sure everyone does know that. It will be a lovely save again by Tom. And obviously Turtles going back now, conserving that boost. Try to go the entire way. And he might get another 50-50 here. He's quite a low boost here. He might need to go the entire way. Trying to go bump is quite low boost here again. And Tom conserving this boost. Just trying to get Mr. Turtles to overcommit here. And almost did, but he does get away with it now. And he might go for a double tap here. But Tom is back there in time. Tom certainly, again, with a lot of these high-ranked players, there's a resemblance, especially in the recoveries and the boost management department. This is something that I do believe separates the higher ranks in 1v1 compared to the... Not saying that Turtles is lower rank. He is certainly getting the goals and the opportunities here, but it does certainly show that they are capable of a lot. And that being said, Tom going for a few 50-50s here. He's low boost now as well. So I think that is one thing that especially lower ranks can try and utilize, especially just trying to get those high ranks on low boost, as high ranks generally like to have a lot of boost, they like to have a lot of control. And when they don't have that, they could feel a bit threatened. And in this case, Tom going for a goal there, does get the flick. It is off the bar, and now it could be a chance for Turtles. Turtles does get a touch, but it is a little bit of a whiff touch there. It does not quite go his way, but that being said, it might be another opportunity here. Does not quite get it, but... Again, getting the boost there. It could be another shot, Tom. Just getting some tiki-taka plays here. Just trying to get in Turtles' mind now. A few back and forth plays, but it will be in the way of Tom, and Tom 3-1.
It's looking like Tom's got a lot more of, not necessarily just the control, but the player read down. He seems to be reading what Turtles is trying to do very well. You know, Turtles is not an easy player to just read and play against, but... Tom seems to be reading him very well, seeing what he's trying to do, anticipating, controlling that boost, and the counterattacks have been absolutely vicious. No mercy on them from Tom. And now we got to see how Turtles is going to counter back. He's got possession here. He tries to set up the flick. Tom reads it.
And almost got the 45 there, but doesn't matter because he gets the second goal anyway. Gets it right in there. And Tom not giving any space, but then probably using his boost a little bit too much there. Probably just need to just be a bit more aware of boost usage and obviously getting those pairs. Just making sure that he knows the opponent's capabilities. And at the end of the day, he's still up here. It's not too much to worry about, but obviously might be going for another shot here. He's low boost again. Does manage to get the flick this time.
What a flick. It was a very slight little ghost touch there from Turtles, but that flick there was lightning quick, and I'm not sure Turtles was anticipating it to go that high, that quick.
I mean, there was just so many different places that Turtles needed to cover there, but Tom He just found one of them, and it's hard to save. Those sort of plays are hard to save. The opponent's coming right at you. He doesn't have much boost, but when he has the ability to flip like that, he could literally go anywhere he wants. It's just about covering as many plays as possible, which is a lot easier said than done, as you can see. But that being said, Turtles trying to just control the ball here, just trying to get in his mind. Went for the low 50 potentially, where he was going to go, and then he decided to go for a flip instead. But obviously, he is low boost now. Both players do seem to be running out a lot of boost, but Tom does capitalize on it this time, and he does find the 5th.
You know, Tom seems to be playing extremely fundamentals based. He doesn't need the flashy mechanics. He doesn't need to do the flip resets. He knows exactly when to shoot, where to shoot, and how to shoot it, and it's working out very well for him.
And 5-2 right now. 1 minute and 33 seconds left. It is a bit of time for Mr. Turtles, but unfortunately, it does seem like Tom is running away with it a bit this game. It will be possible, as I say, but right now, Tom could just be getting this first game. Certainly getting those kickoffs. I mean, there's a decent kickoff there from both players. I think Tom is just certainly hitting the center of the ball there, getting the control. Again, the control there, going for that speed kickoff and hitting the center of the ball and flipping into the ball. That's what you really need to be doing. Gets the reset. Might go again there. Does go a little bit, not in exactly how he wanted it to go, but he is controlling it. Again, that's probably a bit of an unnecessary touch there by him. Does manage to recover off it, but now Turtles does have the control, and he might just get past him. He does go over him, but I'm pretty sure, again, somehow Tom does recover. And again, this is something that probably lower ranks would not be able to do. He is showing why he's a higher rank with these recoveries. And again here, a lot of lower ranks probably wouldn't be able to recover off this, but he finds a way to get back. He is in good position. He does get a touch off it.
Tom's really looking very unbreakable on defense here. He's always back. He's always got some touch. He's always got a response for Turtles. I think what we can see here is a lot of the times when Turtle challenges, he's doing 100% challenge. So he's got nothing left in the tank. When he wins the challenges, he can't do anything with it. Is he going to get one back here? It's just wide. Will he be able to finish it? He will. He brings it to 6-3 with 23 seconds. But it very much feels like he's just using a bit too much boost. So when he does win these challenges, he's got nothing left to do with the ball but go and get boost, and the possession falls back to Tom. So definitely something to address there for Turtles and see how he'll start to maybe modify his playstyle going into the next match. You know, he needs to analyze what's working, what's not working. How can I bring this back? You know, Tom seems like a very difficult player to play against. He's extremely fundamental, very game sense based. A lot of control. He knows when to go, he knows when not to go, and he knows exactly how to do it. So how do you... Oh, that's a big miss.
But it is going to be the first game here for Tom. Hopefully we can get those nameplates set up. But 6-3 first game just seems that Tom's recoveries and his opportunities did pay off. But it's still... There's technically the second chance here for Turtles. So maybe he does find a way through. He's got another life. So, obviously, it's not over yet for him. But if he does lose the next game, he will, unfortunately, be out entirely for the tournament. So, last chance here. No pressure, mate. But hopefully, he can do it. He's having a little breather as we speak. Yeah. And then, yeah, predictions so far. Do you think it's going to go just completely Tom's way? Or do we think that Turtles is going to find something?
I think we're about to see a very interesting matchup. I think Turtles is a very determined player. He doesn't give up easy. I think he's got a good opponent here, so I'd like to see him. Yeah, I'd like to see a really good matchup between these two.
Make sure in the chat that you are hyping up Turtles. He is losing right now. We always do a rule in the chat. Whoever's losing, make sure you hype them up, as obviously they're under pressure now. They're at risk of being eliminated and not getting into that quarterfinals. So get some hype in the chat. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. Game 2. Straight off the kickoff, it looks like it's going Tom P's way. He gets boost and ball possession. Will he set up what a flick? What a save from Turtles. Wow. This is already exciting. Straight back into the ceiling shot from Tom. Wow, the recovery and the movement from Tom is unbelievable. You know, he just looks so dominant right now.
Oh, and almost went for the low 50 there.
Tom is looking so dominant. It's crazy, but Turtles is looking just as sound on defense. Really a lot of attrition here.
And I will have to say that we have got the nameplate sorted out now, so anyone who was maybe a little bit confuzzled in the chat, we are all back up and ready. But that being said, it is going to be 45 seconds in, and Turtles gets a cut, and Turtles finds the open net, and Tom getting a bit greedy there. I think he was probably anticipating a lot easier and more chances than he expected, but Turtles punishing him in fine fashion.
It's looking like Turtles is starting to play the more defensive, patient strategy. And it's paid off for him in the first minute, but it'll be interesting moving forward to see what kind of strategy he sticks with and how Tom addresses it.
And 54 seconds in right now, and it will be Turtles 1-up. We've seen Turtles in the previous series. He goes 1-up. I don't want to jinx it, but he ends up, unfortunately, letting in a few goals again. But this time, I don't know. I just feel something good about him, you know. I want to see something good happen. And I think something good is happening as he's going for the second goal there. And now Tom is being put under fire.
Tom is being put under fire. It seems like Turtles has figured out a way for him to work his strategy. He stopped being as aggressive. He's trying to let Tom set up these positions and shots for him. And so far, it's working for him. The question is now, what will Tom do? How will Tom react? Will Tom change his play style? Will he be more passive? Will he be more aggressive? Wow, Turtles 3-0 up.
What is happening here? Last game, we were not seeing from Turtles, but he's woken up, I should say, and he is showing what he's made of. We knew what he was made of before, but he couldn't just get it. He just couldn't quite get it. But this game is a very, very prominent game for him. And obviously, I do feel like Tom is going to still be pushing back here. I don't think that Tom is going to just let this happen very easily. I do feel like there is a few more goals in his book to come. But now again, another shot there, and Tom this time playing more defensive and does find his first goal. I think Tom realizes that he can't really mess about anymore. He just has to get the opportunities because he doesn't want to be throwing probably any games. I mean, even if he loses this game, he's not out, but it does put him at risk of being eliminated, and he probably doesn't really want that, does he?
No, 100%. No, that's 100% right. Tom with one back, with 3 minutes and 23 seconds, there is a goal difference of 2 goals. It's interesting. The momentum is currently with Tom, but what will he do now? He gets that strong 50, but Turtles is in a very good defensive position with boost, ready for the counter. Yes, right there. Turtle. That's a very good example of Turtles controlling his boost. You know, that's an unfortunate challenge right there that might result in a goal for Turtles, but... Oh, what a save.
What is happening here? Off the goal line save. It just seems that Tom is maybe not got the momentum he did last game right now. But then again, Turtles is having a very good masterclass this game, I would say. And a fourth goal now. And Turtles, I don't know exactly what he's done, but I mean, mainly he's just punishing his opponent. But he's found a way through. And I would be surprised if he threw... I mean, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but I would be surprised if he does throw this now.
Yeah, Turtles is definitely looking a lot more comfortable, especially in those low boost situations. He's not wasting that boost anymore like he was last game. He's playing very controlled. He's trying to match that... Oh, wow. Tom just beats him to that. Turtles caught with no boost, but... Again, one of those situations. Tom's very good at controlling the boost, so always making sure you have a couple of pads in your tank is really, really important. Turtles just getting caught without it, and a brilliant read from Tom to know that Turtles had no boost to defend that shot from.
And 4-2 right now, just about halfway into the game now. And it is going to be a misplay there from Tom. And now Turtles on his way to capitalize. He does get 400 boost. He might go for a flick there, but Tom does read him just in time. And Tom now is low boost. Obviously low boost. He's potentially maybe on the brink of panicking, but he does not panic. He stays calm under pressure, and he does find that open net again. 4-3, and the game has just got a whole lot closer.
Yeah, Tom seems like he's starting to find that momentum that Turtles found at the beginning of the game, which means that the momentum is with him, and Turtles now needs to make a change. 1v1s is just so exciting. One player gets the momentum, then the other makes a change and has the momentum, and then vice versa, and you just can't keep your eyes off of it. You never know what's going to happen next.
And 2 minutes in right now, and it does look like Turtles, despite being in the more aggressive approach, it did seem like he was maybe being a bit overwhelmed by the opponent here and there, so he will probably need to stay calm and just be aware of what his opponent can do, but also stay calm at the same time. Tom, another challenge there. It does seem like Tom is tightening up in a lot of these defensive plays. Tom going for a bit more of a physical approach now, trying to get some bumps and demos. Obviously, we do know a lot of people can get quite frustrated over those bumps and demos.
Big demo.
And that is a demo
net.
there.
Yeah.
And Tom honestly just knows. He clearly knows that these bump plays can work, and they are working right now. The question is, will Turtles get potentially frustrated, or will he stay calm? I think if Turtles does stay calm, that he will have a good chance of it's hard to say who's going to win right now, but at least keep it close and be in the chance to win. But Tom,
wow,
4-1 down to 5-1 up right now. What do you think's happened?
I think Tom's really getting comfortable. I think using that physicality is something I personally used against Turtles when I've 1v1'd him, and I found a lot of success in that. But Tom seems to have found his momentum, and the question is, can Turtle find that response? He's being put on the back foot now. He's down a goal and down a game with 1 minute, 20 seconds left. Tom trying to set up a little bit more of the offense. Turtle's trying to slow it down and control it in that classic style, trying to make it awkward, but Tom just isn't having it. The disrespectful, immediate backflip challenge leaves an open net overcommit, but Turtles doesn't have any boost to capitalize. Turtles with possession here, taking it up into the air. He puts it over him. He can't calculate the double. He hits the crossbar. Just misses that equalizer, and Tom fires straight for the open net, but just hits it wide. He'll be there again, though.
And he's going again. He might go, but it's saved again by Turtles, and we saw this last series, definitely against Flow and Turtles. We did say about the defensive plays. Obviously,
wow,
Turtles with
what a flick.
Wow. And Turtles out of nowhere.
Monster
I felt,
flick.
You know when he was 4-1 up and then he went 5-4 down? I felt the sort of ability fading away, but he's showing that it's not. He's come back. He's woken us back up, and now 5-5, 38 seconds left. Envy does lose this. He's saying, I'm not giving up without a fight. I'm pushing him to his limit, and I am pushing my way to try and get this spot. But that will be a goal there again by Tom.
That's very unfortunate. Right off the kickoff there, Turtles. Just not enough time to get back. Great capitalization there from Tom. You know, both players really, really pushing each other. And that's exactly what we like to see here. Neither wanting to give up, neither wanting to take their foot off the burner. Both just fighting back and forth. It's looking like Tom's going to get the better of this kickoff, though. He's setting up a shot. Goes to the corner. He just puts it wide. Turtles doesn't read just that it's wide. So therefore, he loses the boost, which really solidifies Tom's defensive position. Here he is overcommitted, but Turtles can't capitalize because he's got no boost. He does pick up that mid 100, but Tom's immediately there. Turtles pushing back to get back. The ball's just gone by, and that will put the nail in the coffin for Turtles. Wow, what a series from Tom.
And then certainly a series right now that could just be the nail in the coffin for this series, potentially. 7-5 now. Certainly Turtles has put in an insane effort. Can he do it now, though? 8 seconds left is his last opportunity. Turtles can't quite do it. It will be a win on this occasion for Tom. Just time wasting there. And it will be a Tom win. He will be making it to the quarterfinals tomorrow. Yes. Well done, Tom. Unfortunately for you, Turtles, it will be you are eliminated for now. But amazing effort once again. Thank you for coming. Our next match will be in about 5 to 10 minutes from now. Obviously, we will go into a quick break. Make sure you go and grab a drink. Maybe just take a chill outside, because these has been some insane matches and it's so intense.
Yes, exactly. So we will be back very shortly after a short technical break.
See you in a minute.
breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
That the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Looking for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Facts, lot of haters. Tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yup. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. like water, so I'm going mainstream.